Welcome, friend of child. And congratulations on the first day of your illustrious... You sound remarkably... But back to the
What agreement?
Correct.
Ah!
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh! Pameit! There are two styles of cooking in Liu, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been... The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can...
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liu...
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times, and we the Fatui have always been glad to do business with friends.
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you.
Discretion? Shadow?
Indeed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes...
Huh?
The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor doesn't... Well, they are...
Because I...
What?
Don't be...
Rex Lapis may be... The times have changed. You must have felt it too. Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the warrior. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending. And the time, in years past, Liu's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have...
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more Traveler. Child has...
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Короче, я тебе сначала скажу правду. Бабушка Таня сказала, что едет. Ну, дедушка Саша сказал, надо справки в нотариусе брать какие-то. Мам, а за эти воды купи росинки-то этой газированной. Давай. Давай.
Precisely. Only if we are
All right, my Brit, you can go if you.
After having experienced the land of the apps, indeed, the weight of 3007 organizing the rite of party, Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral.
What would Child...
I neither know. These are the advance funds.
Wow!
Well then.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to It's cheap and it's fun.
Betting? No, we're here for...
Noctilucus Jade, of Radiant.
Radiant grade Noctilucus Jade? I see. You're not... What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name.
These 3, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want meat? If it were me, the answer would...
Oh? And...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with...
Oh, wait! Hey! If we only need one for the...
Oh, it is as you say.
Huh?
If one must all Mora is currency.
What? Is this how the... Well, you know...
No need to waver, evaluating the quality of... Only after the item, if you return to those...
Whoa! To think it's that...
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. A fool, see...
What is that?
If you point at the patterns, the Noctilucus Jade of excellent... I have him...
Priceless, huh? We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Ai.
That would... How about this?
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
Сидеть.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife.
Aren't these too thick? Even paper's thicker. No,
Stingy?
but wouldn't some...
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
Ну, если поживешь шерсть. Всё вкусно, да? Ты так на нас смотришь.
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you.
Strictly speaking,
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at one...
that would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control. We cannot take such a risk.
Облегчён. Я буду иметь не так. портрет.
Oh, Paimon remembers? We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the Hilly Churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real. Now, let's pack those samples up and make...
Привет.
Ad Astra.
И вот сюда как-нибудь не постишь.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Freeze!
We're ready to go! Use pyro to keep me. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets... Whoa! That light came from the first note to Lucas Jade! Killing trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue with your nap. That light came from the second Dr. Lucas Jade, didn't it? More hairy churls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Dodge this!
Windblade.
Don't blink! Hey!
Ow, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Nocta Lucas Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the... rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Оно долго тэпает. Что не делает, ребят? Пусть тупо.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Think a bit hard. Exactly.
No problem.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of...
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious.
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had give... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, it is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delight. Alas,
Are you sure?
if not for...
In the safe hands of the Liu cheating and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liu will continue to prosper as it always has done.
Извиняюсь, я просто...
All right.
Now that we've made...
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, right. As I thought.
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some... That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for...
Well,
Look at you bossing everyone around.
I'll race you there. Wow, these will come in handy.
we can leave the jade here. Ah, yes.
Guess we can't do anything else.
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making... The Liu Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crimes? Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Militant soldiers have come chasing after. Also, the...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to...
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps these things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be
Golden House?
the only mint in Liu, which is to say the only mint into that.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval, perhaps each has their motive. In Liu, well then,
Perfumes? We're all like...
no. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on how... Hey, boss!
Silk flowers?
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shop.
Golden House Maiden, Valley...
My good, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please...
Silk flowers, just look at the abundant foliage. By contrast, this variety. Lastly, the silk flower...
Wow!
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge.
Oh, Mr. Zhong...
I'll take them all.
Again?
How can I put this? But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume like several other, but this is the only... Now that's settled. A question.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli...
Алло. А. А чё именно написать? Нет, я не понял, а что написать именно нужно? Ага, это я знаю. А, ты какую справку сделали, да? То есть я правильно понял, что я просто правильно понял? То есть ты хочешь так, чтобы я просто сам сейчас сделал и отправил, верно? А, то есть мне надо этот, номер этого свидетельства, что ли, да? Алло.
If I may,
Yes, in a sense.
gosh, well, why it would be since
Are you serious?
why wouldn't if he hadn't?
Huh.
Thank you, Paul.
Our skin?
Please,
So, now that we've got the flowers,
Ideally, with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my
talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk?
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan! She's master of the Li Yué branch, right?
I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Lan! We need...
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. So,
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny...
do I look like the kind of girl who wears...
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your...
Now that you mention it, yes. Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's...
No, they were from medicinal... Anyway, this is a pointless conversation.
the fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lan.
I'll race you there.
Hello.
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those.
That's the...
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention...
Yang Air? Oh,
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has...
great! This is just...
I'll race you there.
Well, hello. You found me at last.
What? How did you know we...
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal after...
Snooping around? Why are...
What can I say? People love to talk. Relax. I know why you're here. You want a 3-in-1. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors are... Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes. Oh,
That went over Paimon's head.
in short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? You mean Wanmin restaurant? Good. I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to
What did you...
I meant make me proud while I'm setting up.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
I'll race you there.
tasty chop suey!
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Li Yué people must have iron stomachs.
This water will... Now, I need you to extract... Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very careful. You need to keep your wrist firm. Now, use your strong hand to stir it. Ooh! Now, take the... Don't forget to...
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Wow, the essence... You must take care, so please, don't waste a drop. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a testament to the lengths you will go to. Wow, you You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have... Anyway...
Paimon wants to hear...
This first one, the second one, finally, all clear? Don't get them good. I'll leave you with one who tries to sail.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at...
Compared to the watch that wrecks Lapis's statues, if...
Well, how can a person compete with us?
That is true. Well...
3 sets, and not...
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said this is the second kind. It's got an... The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies. Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms.
What a shame. We only got to see the... Let's hope the Chi-Sing can catch...
We can leave that to the authorities.
So, we've...
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with...
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person.
Man, why has he gotta be so secret?
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the... but it's a
What happened?
Back in my day, people said the glade... If they heard, but... If they...
So that means these flowers feed...
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are... Some say it was a fortuity. This harbor is like a... Well... I shall say, an old friend of mine used to wait. He saw me gazing, but he told me then. It has been still, though. These old...
That's right, Granny, and,
All right, children.
do you live?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work? Hey, and even if it was like...
Oh, youngster. Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Don't push your luck.
Freeze!
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Hey!
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? I'm more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Xeon Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Cool it! Dodge this!
No one escapes my sight! Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Windblade. Hey! Ah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Oh, so sorry.
With sword comes shadow. Be gone! Incoming!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... All right, that'll do. Come on. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are an adeptus. Oh. As to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. But don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history, but no matter what, we have always performed to cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the right. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of... So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to return...
Oh, let you keep it. You really are a frank. But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and that...
We will!
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Он не листает.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to... Oh, yes, that... If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and paper.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to...
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbol... I will explain it to you.
Oh, sure.
Sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from...
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but...
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very finely crafted. I have...
Indeed. These are...
I took the... As for the cut...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of these markings of justice flows across the... Well then, Granny Shan.
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever... Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine...
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune...
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind.
A most fair price.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about.
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace.
Whoa, that's expensive. Could
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've...
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's...
Oh, help? Sure. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements.
No problem. That'll be
done.
Huh? No, no. How about... Let me think. Deal.
Come and see these rare and precious curios.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor
you think you can buy us off with some loose change?
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's got... Just what is this about?
Next, we need some everlasting incense.
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they... Now, if you'll excuse me.
Paimon definitely felt like...
What's the hurry?
Huh. The reception is deserted. And it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out? Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Ah, Paimon thinks...
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then...
Something like this would be...
Hello, little girl.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your
Surely no prescription.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine. But only...
I'm afraid that she's probably... Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, my dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and...
I don't believe so. The Guizhong, it's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by located in Qinheng Pass. It was designed to automatically
Mr. Zhang Li, really?
Apparently not quite. This is the first...
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal.
Did you want to add any?
No, just that the cocoa goat, what it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it? Don't...
Very well then. Let's start by
What?
Catch the wind. What's the hurry?
No escape! I'll race you there! Bet you can't keep up with me! It's huge! Paimon can totally believe, but how do you operate this thing? Just... Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhang Li, use your
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored.
So, what you're saying...
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
An answer from this world? A reward on the road.
Ah, one moment. It is done. The Guizhong Ballista.
Ooh!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret?
Not a turret. A Guizhong Ballista.
Are you blind or something? This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. The next thing you'll be repairing—
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. It is not we who—
Cool it!
Don't blink! Hey!
Jab and cross.
Nowhere to hide.
Should replace my hammer.
Another test subject.
This moment will be frozen.
Fry! Fry! Like our terrorists.
No one escapes my Gone! Windblade! With sword comes shadow.
Don't get frostbite.
Windblade! Yeah!
these lowlifes didn't know.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time.
Oh yeah, that. So we've got the Guizhong Ballista.
A search using the Guizhong Ballista revealed no— What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have—
Which means a Paimon wouldn't go that far.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boop.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
Что он делает? Что он делает? А что это за приключение? Все сидят себе, надо приключение. И потом говорить.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the cocoa.
What a disappointment.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all—
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So, I'm sorry. I have a poor— here.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know—
Excuse me, everyone.
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable—
Might I ask who—
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the—
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko—
What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a—
The medicine— the snake is speaking—
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with—
Don't mind—
Do you sell everlasting incense in—
Everlasting incense?
Whew, at last. Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of it.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as—
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part—
Cocoa goat! Cocoa goat! My sides hurt. Oh,
Hey, let's—
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return— Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help, but—
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated—
Coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on—
That's like zero diff—
2,990,000. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, Little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. So, you've been eavesdropping.
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? If not the Exuvia. I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liu saying goes, the walls have...
peaceful neighborhood.
Speed of light. Incoming.
Lord of Geo.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've...
Whew, finally.
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far? Odd. Which the questions that such travel to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liu.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us...
долго. Это опять заключить. А, нет. Сам не помню.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so... But when I say ambiance...
As you all know, what does it mean to have all-seeing? Imagine. Behold, the... They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Li Yué, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or 2 ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most like... Huh. Paimon...
At last I have found you. You who returned...
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millilith. Nor, however, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. Well, in concrete terms...
Ningguang sent you? We were...
My apologies, you who have returned from Jieyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the...
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said, invite her to... I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall...
What we've received, we'll be meeting people that have way more money than...
You'd best be on your way now.
Don't worry, we'll...
Our success.
Ad Astra Abyssal. Ad Astra.
Wanlin Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy.
Buying or not? Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Li Yué volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so...
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was...
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it...
Who's Ching the...
A book collector who lives in Chingsa village. He's a complete grouch. But he was a regular customer here.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name, since you and I are both in search of lost books. My pleasure,
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Li Yué... Volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting!